Alright guys, welcome back to iCCup StarCraft TV. I'll be your host and caster, iCCup Fitz here. And hope you guys have had a wonderful day. Hope you guys have been watching these vlogs as soon as they come up, because it's been a pretty entertaining series, to be honest. So anyway, this replay comes to us from the iCCup AV, the third iCCup AV tour this year from 2013. This was played on February 24th, 2013. It was run by the following iCCup tour admins. It was run by, special thanks to iCCup Face, Fry, Pebble, Predator, and Boxer. Guys, thanks for running this tournament. Here's some awesome games. Our viewers get awesome views. I get awesome content, rather, awesome games. And I also get to watch some awesome games as well, so I'm pretty content as well. Now, Napoleon did choose alternative. I played on this map once on ladder. Not really sure how this is gonna really work out. Aha, I know why. Okay, so again, you know that game. If you've been watching all the games that are from this tournament, what can be a disaster. I don't know what the map was for the TSL, but what can happen is, again, I don't know if this is true or not. And why is this drone scouting? It's a two-player map. I don't know what it is. But anyway, the point is, you could put a depot right here and just kill off the game. Like, it doesn't matter if they go 12 hatch, 12 pull before hatch. Like, if you put a depot right here, you're screwed. You know, bring 3 SCVs, repair that, have the Marines on the other side. It can be disastrous. And, that might be the exact reason why TrueTouch has opted to go for this drone super early on. It can prove to be super annoying on this map. And again, I just saw a pretty quick game on the TSL, TSL 1 for that. Just wanted fun fact. I know this game a bit more than it's fascinating. If you want to ever be have an epiphany of knowledge of Brood War, you just listen to Artosis talk, man. He knows what he's talking about. He's funny. He's a way better commentator than I will ever be. And exactly kind of the reason why I watched the TSL, to be honest. But that guy's a fountain of knowledge when he was participating in Brood War. Great commentator. If you don't like me, Artosis. I hope I'm not that bad. So anyway, they're going to be getting the gas and the pool. Going to be going for 2-hatch Muta, actually. 2-hatch Muta. 2-hatch something. And we'll see if that will work out. Of course, Terran hasn't opted to go for. It's interesting that he would. I don't know what Napoleon's actually thought process in this game is, to be honest. Again, if I was the Terran, I mean, what have we seen Napoleon open up with, in this past few games? We've seen him open up with the bunker rush. We've seen him go for a T-Rex pressure. Both won him games overall from that early pressure. And then the one time we kind of go into more of a macro, more of a, I guess, say, quote-unquote, standard or safer opening for Terran, Napoleon is lost. Maybe TrueTouch has a little bit difficulty handling with pressure. I mean, that could be something that is very possible for TrueTouch to deal with. So I'm just wondering why he didn't just throw down the depot in the center and then go for that aggression. I mean, that's at least the way I would analyze it if I'm in Napoleon's position. Now, of course, I might be overthinking it, as there isn't necessarily 5 grand on the line that the TSL was. So you may not be scrutinizing it too much. May get an Overlord, no, we'll just force it away. So it will be a standard 1-rack expand. Gonna be grabbing that gas, gonna be throwing down the eBay, probably gonna be throwing down the economy at the same time. But of course, the SCV will tell us soon. Time will tell. We're gonna be morphing up at the Zerg. So Zerg's gonna be looking at one to apply some pressure here. We'll see if it will actually be effective. Is the question. Now Lynx coming in here, but Napoleon has a great defense right here. The Lynx could try to run back over here, try to swoop in, but unfortunately, going to be taking some fire from the 4 Marines overall that Napoleon does have right now. The gas going to be throwing down that Academy right now. Again, we could see a +1 timing push as well. That could be very viable. And this is actually interesting, confusing me a bit actually. Now I don't know if TrueTouch has decided to go a 3-hatch Muta style. Despite, yeah, he's gonna be going, yeah. He's been droning quite substantially. Right now, I'm looking at his mineral intake right now. Okay, it looks like he's going to be saving now at 25. But, yeah, he was droning there hard for a while, and unfortunately, I think this might... His build order... His indecision has cost him some time, but he's going to be hitting more of an economic push than an all-in. As I believe, if I'm reading the Zerg build correctly, right? He opened with the expand, and then he followed into getting the gas right away after, immediately at the same time as the pool, which generally means a 2H meter push. But he's gotten the hatchery instead. And as you can see, his mineral intake is around 600 right now, and he'll immediately make meatless coming in right now. Terran, on the other hand, will be getting up to 4 reaction. Now, turret's going to be coming up right now, so they should be in time. A nice overall reaction. But, I mean, these meatless... This is actually bizarre. Because this is, like, at the same time a 3-hatch muta. 2-hatch muta push happened. I don't even know. Huh. Maybe TrueTouch knows something way better than Way 2 goes through it. And maybe I just don't know this build. Maybe it's the new... Maybe this is the more efficient way of getting meatless out. I'll never know, but... you're gonna get those meatless up anyway. And the fact of the matter is... Terran... I'm not really seeing a whole lot from him. This is going to be 7 meatless coming in, and we'll see what the micro from TrueTouch has been. We haven't really seen too much of it, as he was kind of just auto-attacking within Game 3 where he actually won. And just continuing to volley in here, doing massive damage. Napoleon will stim right here. Good muta micro, getting pretty much every volley happen every time. And he's just going to A-move in here. Might have been a mistake. Losing a massive amount of meatlisks right there, losing only 5 remaining. And what's the follow-up going to be? Any kind of expansion? No, just more and more meatless being continued to rally down to Napoleon's base. Napoleon could be in a lot of trouble right here. That turret's not up. But of course, his marine micro may be a lot better than mine. But unfortunately, while there's a good amount of space between the mineral line right here, taking a lot of fire as there isn't a high ground for meatless to run under, but I mean, proving to be super effective anyway. Continue, more and more meatless are being rallied across the map now. Now, will this push turn into an all-in, just going frickin' mass muta, or will we try to take a third and just try to go into a standard metagame from here? Napoleon no longer mining from his main base right here. Definitely trying to get turrets right now. We'll cancel up all the turrets right now. And now what's Terran going to be able to do right now? His whole main base is just completely under siege right now. Marines continuing to come in here, stimming up here. How many meatless are in here? 8 meatless. These Marines aren't going to be able to handle that for sure right now. TrueTouch falling out with a pitch, and no Link coming in here to try to kill off the turrets in the natural right now. And there's only 2 actually. And meatless proving to be effective as well right here. Again, just continuing to volley in here. And continuing to do damage to Terran, and the Lings are starting to fall off right here, so the Marines are in a bad position right here, but the bunker right there is still right there, and the meatless number has dwindled significantly. Now with that other meatless going to be rallying to its death. Would have been 6, but now he's going to be required by 5, and he may lose another meatless. No, he will have 6 meatless left over. It looks like Napoleon has defended himself. Losing, taking a decent amount of harass right here, but he's going to be going in the natural right now. There's only 1 bunker right here with 2 turrets right here. Now, if the Lings can targetify these turrets, he needs to rain terror once more. But the Marine count's starting to get up a little bit higher right now with these Lings. Could try to do some more damage right now. Marine could be stepping back right here. Meatless almost all but dying. 2 remaining, if I'm not mistaken. 2 remaining. And Napoleon, solid defense. My God. And I just question, you're seeing how much, Brood War doesn't respond well where you click. So, the fact that he's able to control this well is my God. Like, that's just amazing. I'm in awe. The fact that he's able to pull this off. Unfortunately for TrueTouch, though, despite this awesome aggression that's fantastic to watch, he's not getting his third. Take that back right now. He's getting his third right now. Just thrown down his third. So, significantly later, and that, I don't know. I feel like by the time Terran gets out on the map, at least Zerg should have their third gas acquired if this attack was successful. And so getting up a starport right now to deal with this. So more and more Lings coming in here, but Debos are here to make a nice Sim City. Lings not really doing a whole lot right here. Their AI is just not really... That's kind of a waste of units. But anyway, Mito's coming back in here. Another 9 Mito coming back in here. Yeah, that is turned it up like a mofo, but 9 Mito should be able to hit a turret in 3 volleys if it's not weekend without repair. And losing 2 Mutalists, reducing the number to 7. Going up to 5 racks right now. He's still yet to even get the 3rd gas right now. Doesn't even quite worry about that. And wow. Is TrueTouch going to take a 4th? I feel like he probably could, but then again, all this APM of the 305 APM that TrueTouch does have right now, that then let's just spend on the micro of the Mito. And going to be continuing to volley in here. Going to just diving for the turret right here. This might be a mistake right here, but there are no Marines to cover right now. Mutalists continuing to dive in right here. There's still 8 Mutalists left over right here. Lings are getting on the turret right here. Then we start flying down that turret. Can they get the turret? But Marines are in position to deal with it. Now can the Mutalists go in there to volley? But it doesn't look like they will, as this is really clean tight. I mean, this is like there's no breathing room up here. So that natural is very secure. Napoleon, very solid defense. My goodness, it looks like we're going to have 2 recommended games coming in of the recommended Brood War players. Napoleon game 1 and game 4. Just for solid defense, at least. But my goodness, will Napoleon be able to defend himself? Losing more Mutalists, 7 remaining. But remember, guys, I mean, this was awesome back 3-4 minutes ago in game. But now look at it. It's 7 Mutalists versus, 15 Marines. And these Lings are no longer really being super big of a threat right now. They're picking off a couple Marines here and there, but really not doing the damage they need to be doing, not cost effectively at least. And Zerg hasn't even used his 3rd base. He has it, but it's so far away. No quick drone transfer or anything for that matter. So now the Mutants coming back in here. TrueTouch has been so spending so much APM, so involved in his micro, it's affecting his macro substantially. This is pretty much the equivalent of a 2-hatch Mutant. Of how odd the build was, where he had like a 3-hatch Mutant. But I mean, he's committed to these, and he's doing a good job. But he hasn't done the game-killing blow like we saw. Oh, what was that game? I think it was the C rank final where pretty much we had a very similar game, but with lower level players, and ultimately the Terrans kind of died from the Mutants. But nice late going right there, and trying to get the vessel right here. That might have been a mistake, losing almost every single Mutalist, losing actually all but 1, with remaining of 4 HP. That thing's gonna have to scuttlebutt out of there right away. Actually, scuttlebutt might have been the wrong word. Wrong word. Quickly. Let's just use the words that I know. Quickly get out of there, and now we're going to be going over this little building thing where they'll be safe, and we'll see decides to burn up skin. Now finally to drone up. And, I mean, that's going to... And, yeah, he just wipes those clean. Evaporates them off the map. And now Terran's on the map, and Terran probably going to just kill, because really, no Dark Swarm, no Hive. Trying to get up funds. No Lurker Tech. Everything's delayed from TrueTouch. This push... this might be the nail in the coffin. And this is what happens where your 2-hatch Mutant just kind of fails. TrueTouch, you put up a damn good fight, but it might just be too much right here. But who knows? He might be a little stall to lurk attack, but he has 2 vessels. Go trying to connect right here, but so many Marines right there. They will instantly evaporate over that army. TrueTouch GG's giving the last game, giving the win to Napoleon on iCCup Alternative. Wow. Just wow. Great game. Great 14-minute TVZ. If you guys wanted that, we got some awesome games. Our finals at iCCup sometimes tend to be a little bit boring on the boring side, but when you get the AV tour, all this kind of crazy fun action happens, and yes. So with that, I will again say the congratulations to Napoleon. TrueTouch, man, you got to the finals. That is nothing to be sorry about. And also, to be honest, I mean, what are you really losing either? 150 ladder points. I don't even believe you actively ladder on iCCup anyway, so it's not like it matters. And what else? Twitter account as well in the description. I will always say it. If you want to know when recommended videos go up, when VODs come out, when I'm casting, when iCCup tournaments are, etc., 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 go there, as I try to do my best to actively get out some daily content out somehow. Today's Monday, 25th. It has been an awesome casting session. I will go do a go-through replay as I'm in the mood for it, of course. So after this, don't go anywhere because we'll have a go-through replay, probably from the TSL. I'll try to choose a good one. It might even be another White Raw game, but I'm not really in the mood to watch the PvP. So, peace, guys. iCCup Fitz, signing out. See you in the next VOD.